See if we getting broadcasts. Well, at least it's a lovely day and the sun's out. Oh, we're live. I just got a notification. You beauty. Welcome, groovers, to another beautiful Tasmanian winter's day. Hope everybody's well. Just got a little bit of letterboxing to do left, basically up to the end of this street and back, with a couple of cul-de-sacs along the way. So if anyone feels like hanging out with me, that'd be super cool. It's about 8 degrees Celsius here today, so it's pretty brisk, but the sun's out, so it feels lush. The sun feels good. And yeah, so I'm just going to finish doing the last bit of letterboxing. I don't live in a suburb really. I live in a little coastal town, but if somebody said to me, where are the suburbs, this is probably it. This street. This is suburban Dodge Vegas. It's probably really only suburbia because it's not on the beach side of the road. That's about it. But we'll be walking down to the end, a few cul-de-sacs along the way. Got a couple of groovers watching, so I might head off. And for those of you who haven't come on a letterboxing walk with me before, I'm letterboxing for the Voluntary Assisted Dying Bill, which is being tabled in Parliament in Tassie in September. It's a cause I'm pretty passionate about, so I volunteered to do some letterboxing, and this is the last street I've got to do, so I think I'm going to have a few flyers left over, so we may be going on another stroll again fairly soon. That letterbox had a cobweb over the slot, so I don't think they've had any mail for a while. I'm just doing this a little bit first with the sun in my face, and then we'll head down, do the rest of the street. I hope everyone is well and happy. Keen to hear all of your news. What's been going on? If you've got any news. I'm going to go live tonight and do a Friday night extravaganza of the Soft Six, if anyone's following that. And as always, more than happy for somebody to come up and play one of the characters. So if you're up for that, I've scheduled it for 7:30. I thought about doing one on the weekend in the middle of the day or like early afternoon. So tomorrow I'm thinking of doing one at about 2 o'clock Eastern Australian Standard Time. So some of the Americans who are following the series don't have to sit up till 2 a.m. to watch it. It is, there's more letterboxes in this street than any other I've done. Half of the people down here get their mail from the post office, including me. Hello, lurkers. You don't have to speak if you don't want to. It's just nice to have you on this little stroll. I'm watching what's happening on mainland Australia with a bit of trepidation. It's pretty bad actually, the COVID-19 scenario. I feel very lucky to be living in a place where we don't have any active cases. Poor little Yap Yap. Had a really long chat with a friend last night who lives in Melbourne about what it's like living there at the moment. It's pretty full on, but still nothing like what's going on in the States. God, it's just not letting up at all. I've got the song Go West in my head for some reason. It's the Pet Shop Boys version, not the Village People version. quite a busy cul-de-sac. Oh, there's another one further up there too. I'm lucky if 2 cars go up my street a day that people that live in the street. Those puppies are loud and big. Some pretty nice looking letterboxes in this street. I forgot we didn't give an award out last time for the best letterbox. My bad. Never been down here before. It's kind of nice except for the noisy dogs. No one's chatting. That's all right. I'm sure that it's riveting viewing. Because, you know, what can I watch on YouTube? I've watched someone walking around a suburban street. Oh, nearly missed their letterbox. A little sneaky slot in the fence job. Ah, hey Pookie T. Hi Kelsey, how you doing? Okay, so you've got to have a dog if you live in this street. What's up, Groovers? You're beautiful. Hello, puppy. Hi, gorgeous. You're beautiful. Look at that gorgeous dog. What's news, Groovers? Anything crazy happening on the YouTubes today that I need to know about? I'll just get round the corner and I won't have the sun on my face and I'll be able to read chat again. Brisk old day here today. But the sun's beautiful and there's not a cloud in the sky, which is so nice. We've had such, we've had 3 overcast days in a row, which is kind of unusual here because it's a little island. It doesn't usually hang around for that long. So it's nice to have some sunshine again. These dogs are going to go off. Shh. Shh, puppies. Man, those dogs were not happy. Maybe not many people probably walk around here, that's probably why. Aussie, g'day. Blowing up letterboxes. Might as well be, for all that racket. Nobody yells at you for messing with their mailbox? No, I'm just dropping a flyer in the letterboxes. I'm not blowing them up. You're not allowed to letterbox where you live? You would smack me? Why? But I'm not messing with them. I'm just dropping a flyer in there. I don't want to get smacked. I mean, it's a weird thing to do. People can be a bit weird, but you know, if you're flyering for like a political party during an election campaign, something like that, you can certainly cop a bit of flack. But just putting a flyer in a letterbox is kind of normal where I live. I didn't know that, Aussie, about the front door stuff. You're not pinged for trespassing if you're up at someone's front door. I mean, I've only spoken to probably 3 people the whole time I've been doing these, doing the letterboxing, and they want to know what you're putting in their letterbox, obviously. But they've all had really strong views about voluntary assisted dying, and you know, that it's a topic that people are interested in and want to chat about. So your driveway is private, so is mine, but letterboxes are out on your border, so I'm technically still standing on when I'm putting things in their letterboxes. If you're asked to leave, you must. Yeah. God, when we were kids, we used to door knock for my dad. Little tiny kids wandering up and down streets, knocking on doors, you know, age 5. Can you vote for my dad? Imagine letting your kids do that now. Michael Hodgman t-shirts. Vote for our dad. Child abuse, child labour. But yeah, imagine doing that now, just sort of cruising into a suburb with a carload of kids and everyone heads off in different directions. You just wouldn't do it. Oh, and while we're doing this too, the letterboxes that have no junk mail on them, what I'm dropping is exempt from that, because in the legislation, brochures that are educational are not deemed to be junk mail. But yeah, I've only had a really good response from people. I think voluntary assisted dying is really interesting because anyone that knows anyone who has suffered before dying would support it. The only people that are opposing it are the really hardcore religious groups. I've got bad health, man, on my stream. Right, oh, I didn't see it. I'll see if I can do it on the way back. But muddy or middle ground with this bill, completely for it, or like I said, some of the religious groups are a little bit there's a cute little driveway up there, but they don't have a letterbox. Yeah, it's really only some sort of religious groups that are opposing it, but part of the problem is one of the major Australian political parties, which is the party in power down here, even though we've got a fairly radical right-wing government, they get a lot of funding from the Catholic Church, so it can be a problem. But you know, marriage equality got through it. Yeah, the letterboxes are so different. I used to love it when I lived in the States. The little flag on the letterbox. And I used to love that you could put letters that you wanted to post in your own letterbox, and the postie would take them away. Whereas here, that doesn't happen. you've actually got to take your letters to an Australia Post mailbox to post them, or to a post office. There's a little walkway down here. I'll take you down here just to give you an idea of where we are. I've never been down here before, but I like the painted fence. But I think this will take us out to the main road. It's kind of cute. You can still do that. Oh, you can? I still love it. And I'd also love and you get to the letterbox and there'd be a little flag would be up. It's like, we've got mail. It's cute. But yeah, this will just give you a bit of perspective about where we are. I really just wanted to see if it was painted the whole way down, and it is. Even that gate is. So yeah, there's the main road and water ahead. Just to give you all your bearings so you sort of know where we are. We're in suburbia. We're in the back street, and that's deliberate, one street of where I live. Well, there's probably 4 back streets. I went down some other ones the other night as well. Melbourne Aussie, I spoke to a gorgeous friend of mine who lives there last night just to get her view on it all. She's not near, or just the difference island. How are you doing? They say posted letters only, but oh well. I hope they don't call them up and say, how dare you. I don't think they would. There's a fairly sad story on the flyer. The girls that have organised this months of her life. How you doing?
Good, you just left 5 minutes and the gate's been there.
No, I just put something in your letterbox.
Yeah, the gate's open.
Yeah, that wasn't me. I did just put something in your little... Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Do you go out that way or...?
Yeah.
The gate's open, I didn't even notice it, and there's a bloody Great Dane in the front yard. Opening a gate when there's a Great Dane on the other side of it. Not a Great Dane, a Doberman. That dog scared you. Yeah, it would have scared me if it was out on the street. But the gate was ajar. He just agreed that he probably didn't close it properly, but I thought I was about to get in a brawl. I was going to have to say, dude, I'm live on YouTube. Jump onto your computer, rewind a couple of minutes, and you'll see I didn't go anywhere near your fucking gate. Bit of excitement on a Friday. I might do the next lot of letterboxing in the middle of the night. It's high risk. Hi. I could have just given it to you. There could be a neighbourhood argument coming up. The mum and the kids are all sitting out in the sun. And the little boy's just gone to get it out of the letterbox, so be interesting to see if I get yelled at on the way back. I haven't had any problems with this so far. Might be a bit over the top, but it feels like maybe 13 degrees. It's lush. It's lush. We're nearly done, guys. Thanks for hanging with me. God, we've had a bit of everything though. We've had dogs, lots of dogs. We've talked about the differences in letterboxes around the world. And oh, I forgot about putting that bin up too. God damn it. I'm going to go and grab some lunch after this. Oh, and then I've got some study to do. And then we'll be doing the soft six tonight, which will be heaps of fun. Heaps of fun. And I've got some news about my fake Facebook profile. And the dude who wants to share a portion of his $344 million prize with me. Another big puppy. That was I don't know what that was. Maybe a boxer, but like a big one. Do not move to this street unless you have a huge dog. That's the law here. Clearly. Got one letterbox left and that's it. We're done. God, there's dogs everywhere. I'm sort of getting a bit of a feeling for what it would be like to be a... Oh, I think I've already done that one actually. To be a postman. You've got three huge dogs. Well, this is the street for you, Kelsey. It's crazy. Little plane in the sky. Thought it's a nice day. Thanks for hanging out with me, Groovers. I've got quite a lot of brochures left, so I'm going to count them when I get home, and the girls will give me another couple of streets to do. Hopefully I'll see some of you tonight in the soft six. Otherwise, enjoy your Thursday evenings, your Fridays, wherever you are in the world. Be kind to each other. Take care. Stay groovy. Bye.